Hello, hello, hello. Boleh dengar? Allah. Communicate through sini ya.
Untuk Ing Asia Max Challenge 2019.
Macam mana okey?
Test. This is Commentator 1, Faisal. Microphone B.
Microphone A boleh dengar.
Microphone
okay.
B.
Alright.
Clear, good. Volume okay Microphone B. Test. Auto Ing Asia Max Challenge 2019 in Sepang International Circuit. We are looking on screen at Timothy.
Yeah, sorry.
Nanti Kang can read out the grid lah when the grid punya thing.
Alright.
Looking at race results, just now we had in heat 2 Putra Hani Imran, Timofey Mikhailov, Kimi Ray, Putra Alex 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by Satvik Raju, Stephanie Padani, Rafael Kamal, Malik Bintang, Eldrin Jia Cheng, Jaden Leong, who is first in novice, followed by Raiden Samavel, Ricky Ng, Luke Idris, Hendra, Nirvan, Sophia Zara, Katrina, Jacob, Sebastian, and another Jacob Lauter. So we have a grid of 20 cards in Rotex Micromax. Nice hot sunny day.
28 degrees between 28 to 36
Oh, there you go. It says 28 to 36. I think it feels more like 46.
It's more 32 degrees Celsius. Possibility. Dia akan stream dekat, belum go live lagi kan? Under Rotex
Rotex Max. Okay, we are live now with Rotex Max Asia 2019, brought to you by Auto Ing, Taichung Bank. I am Faisal with my partner for this weekend.
Hi, my name is Mok, and welcome folks. And right now we're looking at the degrees in between 28 and 32 degrees Celsius. So in the weather forecast, there's most likely a chances of rain in the later race, but we'll have to see. You can see now the...
Okay, so the engines have been started. They are under starters orders. The green flag will be waved. The crew is vacating the grid and they are off onto their 2 warm-up laps. So reading out the grid based on the results of Heat 2 just before lunch. This is the pre-final.
Alright, so in the first pole position we got the car number 8 Putra Hani Imran bin Halim, and secondly 55 number 2 Kim Ray Fitransha from Indonesia, Timofey Makalov in Malaysia in third place, in fourth Putra Alex Kithi, and Stefano Rvdani from Singapore, and in sixth we have Satik Raju, seventh Malik Bintang Alicia Bana, and Ricky Ng in eighth. Number 9 Aldrin Jia Cheng and Jaden Long in 10th. We got Jacob Lauter in 11th, and Rafael Kama in 12th, Raiden Sumervan is a novice in 13, and alongside Luke Idris in the 14th position. In Nirvan Chatma on pole number 15, and 16 is Sebastian Kaupeng. And 17 we got Hendra Adiputra, and 18 is Sophia Zara. 18 is running on the novice as well. We got also in the 10th row, which is Katrina E. Wang in 19th position, and Jacob Brown on the 20th position. So how is it, Faisal? How do you think these races are going to pull out? Because there's a lot of yeah.
So yeah, there's 20 of them. They're still on their out lap. It's a bit windy out there. You can see the flags are really waving. The marshals are now waving yellow flags. They're getting into formations 2x2. As usual with karting, it's a 2x2 side by side. These kids are well disciplined, just like what they do in school, lining up side by side. They are over there at turn 9, lining up side by side. They'll be going some wood and final 3 corners before they make the big hairpin onto the front straight. Go.
So Faisal, if I'm not mistaken, there is actually a mixture of
we've got one cart stalled. Oh no, he's just letting the rest of the group move over. I think he probably went a bit too fast on the out
yeah,
lap.
I think that's card number 33 as Malik Bintang, Alicia Bana. I'm mistaken, from Singapore, is it?
I see. Okay, here we have it. They are now approaching turn 11 side by side under starters orders. We will wait for the green light for the pre-final. This is the race that determines their positions for the final race. And here we go, side by side, controlling the speed, 2x2, and it's green.
Alright.
Starters orders, green start by all, reaching to turn 1. Do we get a clean start pass into turn 1?
Yeah, it looks like
beautiful, no
Putrahani
contact.
is still leading, and was despite those 2 short corners, and he's got putting a bit of a gap, which is good. That Kim Fitrisha, Kim Fitrisha still at the back, still following. Yeah, it's a card number 25.
So card
Sorry,
number
that's
8,
Timofey
still in the
Makalov
lead.
has already actually overtaken Kimi Ray, and yeah, they're putting quite a good amount of distance right there.
Yeah, Putrahani is opening quite a gap. You can see a gap. To turn 10, completing lap 1 of 8. Just to remind you, in the pre-final it's an 8-lap race. And Putrahani sounds like a girl, it's actually a boy. Putrahani, not Putri. Putrahani leading Kimi Ray, followed by Timofey has gained second place from Kimi Ray. Timofey is the pre-race favourite. Throughout round 1 and 2, he's always up there, always on the podium, and looks like he's been biding his time.
Yeah. So we're looking at now in card number 48 as well. Stefano Padani is also in third, falling behind, and I think Malik Bintang, he was able to gain a bit of a position from 7th up to now. He's back at 4th, and Kimi Ray, which we saw starting at 2nd position, now it just falls back a bit on the 5th.
Yeah, cut 55. Kimi Ray, he's dropped down to 5th. He's 2.4 seconds after a single lap from Putrahani's position, so he lost a big chunk of time on lap 1.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at we're looking at a fast straight and into like 2 heavy short corners, so you can't expect to have like more than 20 carts, coming in, because they have to definitely change the racing line as well in terms of the entry, because it's either these kart drivers, they have to find a way to overtake the other kart drivers, and they need to
how close are they? Look at the lap times, position 1 until position 10, they're all in the 56. I guess in terms of the first lap, Putrahani and Timofey, they were immediately doing 56 and 57s, whereas the rest were only doing 58s and 59s.
Yeah.
In fact, Timofey did the fastest lap on lap 2 at 55.999, just a smidgen under 56 seconds.
Yeah, so it's interesting, even though that Putrahani is pushing at 56.3 the previous lap, it goes to show that maybe Timofey is maybe gaining on Putrahani. And we're looking at the time difference.
They're definitely gaining on, because he's now right behind Putrahani's rear bumper, exiting turn 11, and he's drafting.
That's
Timofey
very,
make a
very
pass
close
into turn 1. He nearly did it.
That's amazing. That's amazing right there. There's most chances of possibility, because Timofey is doing a really good timing right now, and he's drafting right behind Putrahani.
So he's got another chunk to pass into turn 5. No. So it's important now Putra Hani to focus on trying to pull away because Timothy is hounding him. Look at that. He's all over his rear bumper. We're approaching the turn 7. And yep, he's still holding up, but you can see from the body language of Timothy, he's got his head down and he is ducking right behind Putra Hani, trying to make the pass.
Well, it's great. Oh, that it looks like there's 2-3 other cars right there behind him. Is that Stefano and Kimi Ray, if I'm not mistaken? But looking at it, that Putra Hani is still able to gain on, trying to get some of a bit of a speed by ducking the head right there into turn 1.
Seems like Timothy is just keeping his head tucked in. Well, there is still 4 laps to go.
Yeah.
But look at that gap. It's 0.069.
Yeah, I mean, although it's like 1.3 second gap, because this is not really a big course, isn't it? Faisal,
That's a 1.3 second gap to
Yes.
third place, but between first and second is 0.069. Basically,
Yeah.
that's the length of an A3 paper between those two drivers. Once again, you can see Timothy, he's playing it smart, just hounding Putra Hani, not really trying to make a pass. Pressure.
Yeah, Faisal, you can see the distance between Stefano Padani, even though it's like 1.3 seconds gap. That looks a lot. That's about more like 4 or 5 cars distance right there. And we have about 4 laps to go. And you can see that Stefano Padani has pushing quite a considerable good time, about 56.2.
Well, you can see why the top 2 guys are leaving the rest, because they're easy lapping half a second quicker than the guys in third place and below.
Yeah, but no doubt that because of the dogfight that's happening between Putra Hani and Timofey, I'm assuming it looks like Stefano may be gaining a bit more distance, because from a distance of 1.6 now going down to 1.4.
Well, Stefano did a 56.0, whereas Timofey was a 56.01, so the gain was very minute, so the gap hasn't really reduced.
Yeah, but at least you can see Stefano right behind, and I mean, it all depends. If Putra Hani were to do on the defensive side, I think,
But like I said, we have to look at the lap times. Right now, Putra Hani's lap time and Timothy's are 56.0, and Stefano, he's got a clock to 55 flat or even a 55.9, at least few seconds faster than them to actually close the gap. Right now, they're still lapping faster than him. Again, 55.8, 55.8 for Timothy, and only a 56.1 from Stefano. So they actually increased the gap. It's now a 1.6 from the leading 2 to the guys in third place.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, did you just see earlier? Do you think that isn't that Putra Hani and Timothy, are they both the same race car teams? Right? They are from DRM racing teams, isn't it? So this is more likely sort of like a battle of between 2 drivers in the same team. So yeah, I'm still looking at it, and yeah, it looks as if like Stefano was a bit of getting close, but yeah, I guess that these 2 drivers are pushing each other and still able to do a faster time.
Yeah, you're right. They're both from the same team, but well, in karting, it's a bit of every boy for themselves because everybody goes for their own glory. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The money comes. Oh, look at that! Side by side into turn 1. Is Timothy trying to make a move on the outside turn 1? Not quite exactly, but he's got a different line, and yeah, Putra Hani is going to struggle on the exit because he had a tighter exit from turn 3, and he's just looking over his shoulders. And look at that, Timothy is just waving his right hand to him. Maybe say, yeah, I got you, man, I got you.
Timofey looks like he is trying to take a bit of a wide angle entry, but it seems that Putra Hani was still able to block.
We have a
looks like
crash.
there is a fallout, cut number 3. And if
there's Jacob Lauter, he was in 14 and he's dropped all the way down to 18 and he's lost a single lap.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. But
this is the last lap. Will Timothy has taken the lead from Putra Hani. Just out of sight from the cameras, Timothy is in the lead. So he took the lead when it matters. And hang on, they are side by side. Who's going to cross the line? Oh! Look at that. 0.109 seconds. Timothy has taken the win, so Timothy will have pole position in the final.
Well, that's definitely a great driving from Putra Hani, because he was able to like give a bit of a good of
oh, and yeah, he was able to hold up Timothy for a whole 7 laps. But in racing, what matters is who crosses the finish line first. So Timothy has taken the win. But what matters here in pre-final is not so much points or trophies; it's the position on the final race itself.
So looks like Jacob Lauter was still, because he sort of like spun out earlier, so he's still out of about a lap deficit. So so from the unofficial race results, so we can see here in first place is Timothy, and in second is card number 8 Putra Hani, and third is Stefano Padani, and fourth is card number 17 Putra Alex Kifli, and fifth position is Kimi Ray, and sixth is Malik Bintang, and seventh is Satik Raju, and eighth is Aldred Jia Cheng.
So you can see first to second there was a 1.2 second gap. There was a big gap to the rest of the guys. Some of them are even 8-9 seconds behind, but I would expect in the final the top 5 to be a lot closer, hopefully, and not to pull away too much. So there you have it. 20 karters started and all finished except for Ricky Ng and Luke Idris. They finished one lap behind.
Yep.
Jacob Lauter, surprisingly, he did finish on the same lap.
Yeah, but it's good because like sometimes it takes a lot of